Hello and welcome back to the Grand Gaels. So, last time we sorted out our realms, so our vassals are kinda sorted for now. Now, it doesn't mean, just because we've sorted out a realm in this case, that all of our vassals like us or anything nearly close to that. All it means is that in the future, our vassal management problems should go away. Which, we'll see whether or not that actually turns out to be true. Now, one thing I do want to check before we do anything else is our succession. Now, succession. Currently, we would keep the Kingdom of Alba, the Isles, Argyll, and Outer Hebrides, because that is all within that duchy. I think we keep titles prioritized on things that are in our duchy and are in our capital. So, main title, capital, duchy title, right? So that makes sense. Titles lost on succession currently. All of them are going to Prince Gottfried of Alba, who is currently unlanded. So I guess that means that my other son has enough. I guess because he has a duchy, he by default has enough. Okay, I guess that makes sense, right? He has 3 titles and a duchy. Yeah, so he's already got his share. So if we had a way of somehow giving Gottfried their share, that could work. The other option is that we could, in theory, either ask him to take the vows, which we could do, or we could imprison him and kill him, or we could disinherit him. I don't know, there's many options. It might be a good idea to ask him to take the vows, To be honest, we don't really need him. We have a backup heir anyway. Yeah, this might be fine. Now, it does mean we're not passing down Beautiful, but we wouldn't be passing down on the main line anyway. And we already have Beautiful there, which is passing down. Grandson got Handsome and Hale. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine to ask you to take the vows and join the clergy. I will use a hook. 25% chance he accepts. Let's have a look. Destined for greater things, devoting himself to God tempts him. He's bossy, 3rd in line for your primary title. So if my son had another child, that would increase the chance. This would fix our issues quite a lot, to be honest. If he declined to remain at our court. Oh, we don't have the piety to do this? Oh, I didn't even realize that we needed piety up front for this. Okay, never mind. We can't so we can't disinherit him because we don't have any renown. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to have to find him some land, maybe, and not die. Or if we die, I mean, like, what do we lose? We lose Moray. Yeah, we do lose quite a lot. Inverness, Ross. We lose the entirety of Moray to him because we lose the entirety of the duchy. So everything that's in that de jure duchy will go to him. That's a little annoying. Okay, we'll think about that. In the meantime, we are at war with Sweden, and with our ally, we do actually have more troops than Sweden, so we could make this work. The only problem is we do need to reinforce our troops a little bit, and yeah, and then get them across there. So that's going to take some time. Right, anything else we can do? Let's just go through here. We have low control in counties. A ton of counties have low control. Let's have a look. Starting with our capital. I don't know what dropped it, but hey, there's probably somebody sieging it dropped it. So let's increase control in Argyll. Nice, so that's going to make us more money and give us more troops. It's a good start. Demand payments. Prince, this is our son. Okay, I will take my 50 gold from my son. Wonderful. Duchess Ness, we no longer need the strong hook. Now, it does stop her acting against us, and we did execute our family member. You know what? We'll keep the strong hook. That seems fine. We'll keep it. There's no real reason to get rid of it. Lethan can get married, or Lurthan can get married. Let's have a look here. Let's just marry her off. Do we have an alliance? This one's a mercenary company. We don't care. County of Brzeg, that's way too far away. Athlone, that one's pretty close. Yeah, that one seems reasonable. We'll grab that alliance. Good. Right. So that's fine. Anything else popping up? Don't think so. Right. We'll let this go through for a second. Now, one thing that I do want to do, potentially, is change our culture. Because I believe that we could now hybrid culture. We have the prestige. So, this seems like a good opportunity to make a hybrid between Gaelic and Scots. So, let's do that. So, I think I go to Scots to do it, don't I? Yes, now I click Form Hybrid Culture. Look at that, we have enough. Okay, cool. So, I can enter in a new name. It's currently called Scoto-Gaelic. We can do better than that. Yeah, this is not ideal. Our collective noun will be Gaels, though. That's fine, just because it fits the series. So the name, can we do better than this? You know what? I'm just going to call it. That, I think, is a much better way of phrasing it. Rather than doing a hyphenated, just call it Scots Gaelic. That seems fine. And we will leave this as Galio. There we go. That works. Okay, so do we want to be bellicois or bureaucratic? So this one would give us monthly lifestyle experience, cultural fascination, progress, and development growth. That's pretty nice. The other one gives us levy size, prowess, men-at-arms recruitment, and men-at-arms maintenance. I think we're maybe at the point where we're going to stop being fully military focused. So I think it's time to switch to bureaucratic. Heritage? Well, I think we stick with this one. I don't think we want to switch to West Germanic. So we'll switch with the one that we had. Yeah. That seems fine. Language. Could be Anglic, or we can be Gaelic. Let's stick with our language for just now. Martial custom is men only. We'll leave that where it is. I'll go to aesthetics first, just because we can do that one first. Continental Europe is our military equipment for both sides, so it's our only choice. We can have Gaelic names or we could have Scottish names. Let's have both. I like both as an option, so we just add to the name pool. Architecture is the same. Which outfit do we want? Northern Europe or Continental? We'll take Northern for just now. Oh, wait, we can use fashions from both? Oh, yeah, let's just do that. Then coat of arms is Scottish, which is the same for both of us. Okay, that's fine. Traditions. So, what do we have right now? Highland Warriors is good. We really like that one. That's the one that gives us rough terrain expert. Strong kinship. Like allows us to unlock an innovation late medieval. Family hierarchy trait are seen as prestigious. Personal schemes success chance goes up against house members. Gain prestige when granting titles to house members. Lose prestige when revoking them. All Scots characters have a negative opinion of the liege, and house opinion goes down. We could maybe get rid of strong kinship, although I do quite like it. Rulers with poor education, such as indulgent wastrel or naive appeaser, are distrusted. All Scots characters have a lower 75% less tyranny loss, so tyranny stays for longer. Long reign bonus goes up, though. Okay. Castle holding construction cost goes down and feudal vassal tax contribution goes up. It is ingrained in this culture that leadership is passed on by blood, nobility is bound by stone in castles, and that the feudal structure is unshakable. They do not easily forget those who break the feudal code. Given that we have a lot of tyranny right now, I'm going to personally not go for that one. Hill dwellers. Lowers building construction cost in hills. We have a lot of hills. This seems good. Okay. City keepers. Guild's line of buildings can be constructed one era earlier. Okay. City holdings give more popular opinion per level. Rulers of this culture are more likely to construct city holdings. The architect trait provides a prestige bonus. Okay. Maritime mercantilism. So the trade port line of buildings can be constructed one era earlier. Coastal holdings and counties of this culture provide additional 10% tax. Okay. Dexterous fishermen. We get defensive and coastal advantage on the coast. Well, most of our land is the coast, so this seems good. And xenophilic. Cultural acceptance game. Different culture opinion plus 10. No negative opinion of other cultures. Sure, that seems fine. These seem like a good 6. We lose city keepers and we lose a hereditary hierarchy, which I don't think we had either of. So that's fine. Aesthetics are sorted. Yeah, I think we're happy with this. Let's say done. Oh wait, I also get to choose a color. Can I? There's no color picker. I kind of want to choose the same color we have now. Yeah, so we're just going to do that. Done. Form hybrid culture. Oh, and we discover innovations from the cultures that we're joining with. That's really cool. That's a great reason to do it. It's like you form hybrid culture so you can gain tech, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. So we gain battlements right off the bat. We also gain coinage. There is also, I'm just thinking, another way you could play this, where basically what you do is you don't worry about tech at all for yourself. You conquer other nations that have tech and just keep forming hybrid cultures non-stop and just get their tech. That's kind of a cool idea. Anyway, form it. The Scots-Gaelic hybridization. Spurred on by positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Gaelic and Scots people have grown increasingly close over the years. Now individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both simultaneously, as a new Scots-Gaelic culture. Gaelic traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Scots attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of their new society. With the Scots-Gaelic people now looking to me for guidance, it is time to set the stage for our shared future. Okay, so the hybrid culture appears. Now what? Did the whole thing change? So all of this did up the top. Not everyone switched though. I'm guessing it depends on which people switched. So you switched. I guess you didn't. Yeah, you didn't. But acceptance is 100% because we're part, because it's a hybrid culture. That makes sense, right? Yeah, so we have a bunch of positive stuff. We intermingle, vassalage, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, that seems fine. Yeah, that all works for me. Okay then. So culture is hybridized. Now I think we need to just try and expand into other places and be like, oh, what else can we get? Also, can I just check Irish now? Are we able to fuse with that, or is that's still a no? Okay. Oh, we can't fuse with one with the same heritage. Okay. But I could potentially Anglo-Saxon. Okay. I don't want to do that. But I just want to have a quick look here at what the acceptance is. It's 34%. Okay, that's not too bad. Culture is less than 50 years old. Ah, okay, so that's what stops you from just going around taking the culture of everyone else as you go round. It's the age limit. Okay, so you can only do it every 50 years, which severely limits your ability to do that. Okay, cool. I'm happy doing it right now, though, because it got us some traditions for relatively cheap. We could, in theory, reform it and add new traditions in. We got any that are looking like real cheap? Because apparently they all have conditions on them. Like if we check this one. Wait, where are we? If we check a 5,000 one, you see it's like we don't have the innovation, so it costs more. I think 2,000 might be the cheapest. Let's see if we got any that are cheaper. Yeah. So all of ours are 2,000 by the looks of it. Just seeing, is there anything else in here? Yes, there's nothing else that we could make it cheaper. There's nothing else that could make this one cheaper. So yeah, 2,000 must be it then. Okay. Which is still a lot, but is not nearly as much as like 7,000. Okay, cool. Right, we'll leave that be for just now. What's next? We can imprison you. Why? Because if I get rid of this, you fail to treat kin. Okay. She does have some money, so imprisoning her would be good. She's a court tutor and court physician, however. She is an okay court physician. She is, however, infirm, reclusive, and a drunkard. I would like her money, we don't have a high chance of imprisoning her, I'll just leave her be. Right, now we are in the Swedish war. We need to wait for our troops to reinforce slightly, but I think we can do this. We've formed an alliance with our grandson, which now means that yeah, he won't rise up against us. I should have given that land to my other son in hindsight, looking at our succession, but hey, there you have it. Your culture is now fascinated by windmills. That's because, if we have a look in here, we've already got a bunch of the ones that we had previously, so it just moved on to windmills. Oh, we're also now in the high medieval one, which we weren't in before. That's cool. I assume that's because Scots had just reached it, or we now, between us, have enough, yeah, enough technologies to reach it. What do I want here? Pressing several claims in a single war is okay. High partition? What's high partition again? I think that one's good, but let me just double check what high partition is. Also, I want to change our succession law at some point. Oh, they all approve. Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, let's just do it. But high partition. The player heir will always inherit at least half of the late ruler's titles. Partition just means that you will inherit. Confederate means it will split your land in half. Let's go for partition. Yeah, then it won't create new titles. Wonderful. So we'll wait a second or two. Or wait till the new month. Let's have a look at our succession now. Exact same thing happens. I think if I destroy the petty kingdom of Moray, which we can do in 105 prestige, what that will do is that will then mean that we will keep more of the land. In fact, already, wait, no, we're not already keeping more. But if I get rid of that, then it will just be counties being given away. So we should get more of the counties, I think. Yeah, I think that's what will happen. Yeah, because I think what it's doing right now is it's doing something like this. It's going kingdom, us, duchy for us, capital for us. This is part of the duchy. That's for us. Then it's going duchy for you. All lower titles for you. What it might do, and I think it will do this, is it might go duchy for us, titles for us, and then county for you, county for second son, county for us, county for you, county for second son, and then we're out of titles. But I don't know if that's what it's going to do or not. It's hard to predict. We can use our hook here to get 3 gold. I'd rather not. That's fine. Right. How are we looking in terms of troop numbers? They're going up. Wait just a little bit longer and we can go for this. Powerful vassal expects a council position. Who is that? It's man expects a council position. You are pretty good at being a chancellor. But you're not good enough for me to just kick this person off the council. So we'll leave that be. He also really likes me, which is a good reason not to do it. Because if he already likes me, then we're not going to gain anything from it. Looks like this war is being won, which is good. We might not even need to join in. Although they do tend to get mad if you just ignore it. So we got inspiring rule. We have a reasonable amount of dread right now, don't we? We have 45. See an extra 1% monthly prestige per dread, so we get an extra 45% dread. Oh, sorry, 45% prestige because of our dread. That's not bad. A curse undone. My rival is dead. Wonderful. Our stress is lowering. Disastrous moment. Who's ill? My daughter. Oh no. Well. So that's because she was treated badly. We'll say this will not happen again. We'll chastise her. Right. I had something in my mind that I was going to do. Obviously wasn't important. Got completely lost the moment something popped up. Our hook is about to expire on Duchess Nest. I will take my 50 gold then. If the hook is about to expire, whatever. I'll take it now. Hook has now expired, but we just used it, so that's okay. Dark thoughts. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me. Okay, so I can become contrite. Lowers my intrigue. That could be okay. General opinion also goes down. Donate to charity or gain stress. I think we can take the lowered intrigue. We're not really doing intrigue right now, so that's fine. Stress level is lowered. And soldiers have gone up. Wonderful. Just out of curiosity, by the way, just because I know it's slightly easier now, what's our offer vassalage thing doing here? Cultural acceptance is way down. Okay, never mind. So that's just not going to work from base level, but I know that if cultural acceptance is high, then you've got a much higher chance of being able to vassalize them properly. Why is it so low? Did we not used to have a close one? I don't know. Maybe we had some temporary buffs which didn't carry across to the new culture because it's a hybrid. Child of my dynasty, Agnes. Okay, we're already starting to get different names in here. Good educations are coming through. Blood on the snow. It comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge. A moment later, I stagger blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me and I whirl. Goffraid rises from his hiding spot, another snowball clutched in his little hand. My son, huh? So, I can try and get him. Say, oh no, you got me. I spend prestige and he likes me even more. I can try and beat him. Or lose stress. Let's not spend prestige. Let's just do a snowball fight. Okay. That's fine. I think it might be time to start building some more. We have some money. This seems like a good thing to do with our time. We can get a next level of trade port. In fact, we could continue leveling trade port because we have the culture thing for that. Yeah, let's start leveling our trade port up. Make some more money. Vassal was taken prisoner after he won the Battle of Lothian. What are they in a war for? Claim on the earldom of Annandale. Okay, which is de jure part of Strathclyde now, but was at one point part of Lothian. Okay. The People's Priest. Not a day passes by without the Archbishop making a mockery of me during his sermons. The obsessed churl is certain that I'm an agent of Satan, and will not rest until he has turned the peasantry against me. And spend some money to make him like me. I have everything under control, or I will not tolerate insubordination from my own vassals. I will not tolerate it. Right, we need a new chancellor. That's going to be you. You're good at the job, and you're a powerful vassal, like pretty much what you couldn't be better. Could try and bestow royal favour to people. I need to remember to do that on specifics. I'm going to put you onto disrupt schemes instead of support, because I have no schemes. That's fine. I also promote cultural acceptance, which is potentially something we might want to do with other cultures if we want to start vassalizing other cultures. We're being raided? Oh, no. That is unacceptable. Raise our troops. Attack. What's this? Inspired person can be sponsored? You can now fund your first inspiration. Inspiration is the desire of a character to realize an artifact. Inspired characters come and go from the most prestigious royal courts of the world. When one stops at your court, you are notified and invited to sponsor this character's project. Okay, I can see inspirations on the side. Click on it. Here you can see the inspired character, what they intend to make, and how good their skill is. Okay. Her skill is merely decent. She wants to make a box. I mean, to be fair, she wants to make a box. She hardly wants to make something that sounds, you know, like stupidly difficult. Let's recruit her and sponsor her initiative just to find out what happens. We're going to give her 50 gold for a box. And in 14 months, we will get our box. Okay. That seems fine. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Defeat the people who are raiding us. They are now gone. And they will not be allowed to raid us for a certain amount of time. Right. Can we disband our troops yet? Oh, we can't disband because we're currently... yes. I'll just move you to the side for just now. We can't disband because we're at war. I am going to disband the troops though. That's fine. My beneficiary insists that the funds I've supplied her with are not enough to create an artifact worthy of my stature. With just a bit more gold, I could create something truly magnificent. Okay, I'll give you the money. Court event available. Okay, we'll check it out. My hook on this person's going to expire. Do you have any money? Because I would take payment. I don't have a hook on him. Well, that seems like that's fine then. Oh, I might have had a strong hook and it might renew. That might be, as in it might, yeah. I had a strong hook, but I couldn't be used again for another year anyway. Okay, that's fine. What's my court event? Oh, right, this thing? Each day it seems my court is abuzz with talk of the next banquet, and many have grown rather more portly as of late. The culinary activity is fueled by Thurdrea, Slain, and Afric's constant vying to demand the most memorable meal from my overworked cooks. Today it is my courtier, Thurdreth. I think those are both meant to be TH sounds from memory. So that'd be Thurithur. That sounds reasonable. Anyway, who drools, my liege, tonight I am having the kitchens prepare the richest sauce known to man, served with a 10-bird roast, licking her lips hungrily. The archbishop sighs disapprovingly. These fleeting pleasures are nothing compared to God's grace. So I can say can't wait, chance of becoming gout-ridden. Okay. Only the best for my court. We get court grandeur and he's unhappy at us, but everybody else likes us. Extravagance has gone too far. It moves our quality of food down. Or will you never be satisfied? Only the best for my court. Court grandeur is now level 7, which gives us what? Offer guardianship acceptance for vassals up, imprison chance up, increased agent acceptance for hostile schemes up. What do we have up here? So we have like special traits for being in the court longer, more of more offer guardianship acceptance, and then hostile schemes go up. Okay. We could potentially switch our court actually, because these are from our previous culture, so we could in theory switch to an administrative or a warlike court, which would get us potentially things like cultural acceptance, development growth, building construction time, or knight effectiveness. There's an argument for switching. Okay. We're ranked 2nd in the world for most from highest grandured court. The highest one is Bohemia right now. So our court is currently grander than the Byzantine Empire. That might be just a tad too grand now that I think about it, but you know, that's fine. Well, we're currently in a point where we have a lot of money spare, so you know, we might as well take advantage of it. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. And, yes, I remember the thing I wanted to do. I'm going to sway you if I can. Where is sway? There's sway. Perfect. So now we can make him like us. I didn't realize the previous bishop had died, which explains why we're not getting their taxes. Anyway, cool. Get rid of that. Zoom out and say that is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.